Okay, so another kind of sensational headline about people, taking these GLP-1 receptor agonists, Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, things like that, and they have really bad outcomes. This person, is puking all the time until their teeth fell out, and somebody has, crazy diarrhea. And you read the article, and the lawyers are saying that we have, thousands of lawsuits potentially pending, and this, and they probably do, and some of these lawsuits will be settled for multi-millions of dollars. That's probably the reality of the situation. And there are people that will say that, there's nothing wrong with these drugs. They're fine. They help people. A lot of people lose weight. They'll long-term will provide some sort of cardiovascular benefit, which is probably also true. However, it's interesting. Probably some people will die as a result of the drug. That's probably going to happen. And, the drug companies will pay out. If you think about it, if these people are making $20 billion a year, which is probably on the conservative side, $1 million lawsuit is probably literally 5 minutes of sales. I mean, it's a blip for those guys. It doesn't really matter. Yes, yeah, your mom died. Here's 15 minutes worth of our work, or something along those lines. And, one of the things, you'll see people in the comments, well, I take the drug, I've not had any side effects. Even physicians say, I prescribe the drug and I haven't seen any major side effects. And not that I doubted anything. For instance, when I was early in my orthopedic career, there was a drug on the market called Vioxx. Some of you guys may remember it. I prescribed a lot of Vioxx, and I never can recall seeing anybody with a major side effect from Vioxx. And it worked really well. People really got good relief. It was a good anti-inflammatory from that respect. But ultimately, 50, 100,000 people died of heart disease or heart attacks and strokes, and they pulled it from the market, right? And, I see some of the physicians sort of defending this drug and saying, well, we have these large clinical trials that indicate that there are no sort of side effects or no significant side effects, or the side effects are minimal. We can confidently prescribe these drugs to our patients. Most of the patients that go on these drugs are not properly informed. Informed consent is often minimized. Some people say, well, you can just read the package insert. And if you ever read a package insert, it's, for most people that don't have a medical background, it can be very challenging to read. It's medical jargon, medical lingo. It's like, how many of you read the software end user license agreement when you download an app? I mean, it's 50 pages long, and you just, all right, click, because I don't have time to read, pages and pages of legalese, right? So similar to that. And so one of the things that, when I was, like I said, when I was using Vioxx, I never had a problem. And there are going to be a lot of patients that'll say, well, I didn't have a problem, so it must be fine. Well, I guarantee these lawsuits that we're seeing are really the tip of the iceberg, because not only do the people that are being harmed by it, some of them don't even know they're being harmed by the drug. A lot of the times the physicians don't pick up those harms, or they don't even notice that. So you have a lot of people that end up being harmed by these things. Some people say, well, these GLP-1s have been on the market for a decade plus. And you look at one drug like Trulicity, which has been on the market, but it has black box warnings, and it has hundreds of class action lawsuits that have been brought against it as well. But the real problem, I think, in my mind, is that this sort of thing encourages what I call lazy medicine, right? What is lazy medicine? Well, I'm just going to give you an injection or a pill for whatever. And, you fail to address all the things that you need to address, the lifestyle things. Maybe you avoid higher diabetes and lower heart disease, which, again, it could be true. But now this person is going to get an autoimmune disease or cancer or something like that, because, again, they still are participating in this sort of poor lifestyle. And I think it's hard work. I mean, what I do on a daily basis, doing meetings with people every single day, spending lots of time, is a whole lot of work, and you don't really get, there's not much money in it. And so it's easier just to write the prescription, shoot the pill, have the day spa where you hand out these medicines like they're candy, right? Make a lot of money. Don't have to have hard discussions with your patients. And again, it's just laziness. So anyway, some of my thoughts on this. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you know What are your thoughts on these drugs? Are they great? Everybody should have access to them. Should we really limit who gets them? Are they going to get pulled from the market? Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Take care.